My leg.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another TKF Tuesday with me and Steven. We're playing CC this week. I got Viserai, or I got Bravo, and Steven has Viserai. I played Viserai like 4 times in my life and failed epically on them. But yeah, we're playing some CC. We're almost done with skirmish season. I think for some reason there's like a couple skirmishes left this coming weekend, but we're switching back to CC now. We played a bunch of Blitz in a row, so hopefully the CC enjoyers are back this time. And yeah, I think these are both like super top tier competitive decks in the current meta. Viserai for sure. Steven, this list you're running actually just won the Battle Hardened, right?
So true, so true. This is my locals Dexter list. Won the Battle Hardened in Portland. Really good job. I don't think I'll be as good of a pilot, but because I was looking at the list and the numbers are kind of wonky, lots of 2-ofs, and you know how I feel about 2-ofs. They're worse than 1-ofs. 2-ofs are worse than 1-ofs.
Oof.
So that's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Well, I have a couple 2-ofs in my list as well. I'm testing out Erase Face. Historically, Bravo doesn't run like any 2-cost attacks, Erase Face or Command and Conquer, but I think in the current meta, you need to be able to block with 3 cards and still present something that your opponent cares about. So I have Erase Face and Command and Conquer in there. And that's what we're gonna mess with. But the red count is a little bit high, so that's why I have these changes right now. I'm not sure if I should add 2 unmovables or 2 sink belows. And then I have this pulverize. This is the last slot. If I ever go first, I put a single pulverize in. If I go second, I don't, because pulverize is only really good in aggro matchups if you can search it on turn 0. And if you're not going first, then it kind of just clogs you up. But yeah,
fair.
We'll go for it.
Over here, I don't know about my mic. Do I sound really weird?
You sound fine to me, Cody. Is it that he's too quiet, or
I just moved him out the mic closer, so hopefully that helps out. I have a specific setting that hopefully is the correct setting, but I can't.
If it's quieter, I can just raise the volume on my end.
True.
But,
oh yeah, big shout out to Cody, our biggest fan.
Yeah, Cody's in the chat before we even started.
Did we tie? No, actually, you.
No, it looks like I won. So I will choose to go first.
And then you'll put
so
the pulverize.
I put the pulverize. I'm gonna try sink below for the first game, and then if I feel like I'm too clogged on reds, I might add those unmovables in for the second game. The nice thing about sink below against Viserai is he does have breakpoints. Like 4 damage Mauve Skies attacks are very nice to block with those things. So that's relevant. But other than that, maybe just having blue consistency is more important.
Maybe I've changed some stuff and making sure that the Yeti is the one that's picking up as a microphone. Did that change anything?
It does sound better now, actually.
That must have been it. I think I probably was. It said default. I think it defaulted to like some other microphone that I have available to me.
Yeah,
but now I put it as the Yeti. Too. So should be chilling, balling. Thank you for that. Sounds like a webcam mic, and I think that's what it was, Cody. Thank you. I think that's exactly what it was. So we appreciate that.
All right, so I will go first. Good luck, have fun.
Also, in great fashion of playing a deck that does not belong to me, I am running 62 cards
nice.
Into this matchup because I have no clue.
Let's see.
Spot me.
I will definitely be making a seismic. This is the turn 0 play that we like. And then we're going to cast Showtime, grab Pulverize, and heave it. Where is it though? There it is. So Showtime enters. I do have 2 floating. That goes to hand. I go to end, and then I'm going to heave Pulverize. And already the spice has been revealed. I am testing Pursuit of Knowledge. I'm a hater. I admittedly hate this card. I really don't think that I should be playing this card. The reason I'm testing this, I'll just explain it now, is because it is a 2-cost, theoretically a 2-cost tempo play. So you have the Erase Faces and the Command and Conquers where you make a surge and then do a 2-cost attack that your opponent like theoretically has to do something about. Those are more scary than Pursuit of Knowledge. but if they let the Pursuit of Knowledge hit, then you're doing it's a 4 damage plus a surge, so 5 value off of a single card, because this card you spent on it gets refunded with the extra int. Otherwise, you like get cards out of their hand, so you force them to respect it. But I don't know if it's worth having a 2-block and a 2-cost in the deck. I only have it at 2 right now, but we're messing with it. Don't really like it, but it's interesting.
All right. So you got a good start there. You have 4 total, so this costs 6.
Yes. And I will be drawing at the beginning of my turn from Showtime.
Let's do a Stark Sonata here. Okay, so we hit, so we're God Gamers. And it's my only hit, so you get to give me 1 card, or else this meet and greet games go again.
I see. So you got a red meet and greet, and then 3 other cards. There's probably a good chance that you have other go-agains, and I mean, pitching is pretty efficient, because you'll probably make a rune chain and come in with Rosetta, so it's not like it's going to get wasted. So I do think I will respect it. If you have other sources of go-again, it's fine.
So I'm going to get hit with this Pulverize no matter what it looks like. Don't have a lot of good options. Some might even say that these are really bad options. The most disruptive one is this one, so I am going to do it.
Oof.
Literally there. Either give me some armor now, which is very early to be giving armor, or you can't play your Pulverize. So it really is a good play. And then we probably give... Don't have any rune chance right now, so we probably do this. I'll just keep that one and then think about a play. No rune chance for me, but you'll get to play your card, so it's okay. Yeah, if I didn't have red, then yeah.
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, he stacked the deck to go first and then play Pulverize though.
Yeah, and then my opponent stacked the deck to have the perfect response to my to my heaved greedy Pulverize.
So true.
I think we have to give Crown here. I don't want to use more than 1 equipment piece. And even if I block with 1 card and 2 equipment and draw into a red off the Showtime, then that's really bad. So I just need to be okay with the fact that I got 4 surges for free on turn 0 and just give you this. So when I block with that, I'll bottom the Pulverize.
Sure.
I'll take 4.
Fair. I see a dominated attack in my future.
That is unfortunate. So the surges break, the Showtime breaks. When Showtime breaks, I'll draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And my attack will be costing 2 less. So...
Mm-hmm. 4 less.
4 less. 4 less. So what I can do is make a Seismic, and then pay 3 for Macho Grande and represent Pummel.
That's fine. I'm trying to think. Now I feel like I arsenaled like a bad card. I can see why a different card might have been good. Very interesting. This is just 8 damage.
Yeah, I think casting the Disable here is probably better, but this is 1 damage more and it has built-in Dominate.
Oh, I see the Disable. Also, the Disable allows me to do the same thing you do with Crown of Providence.
That's fair.
I can just Crown, bottom, go off.
Yeah, Crown is such a strong card.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, yeah, Skullcap better because I don't own Crown of Providence yet. That's why.
I actually don't either. I need to get it.
I will block this. If you call it, it's fine. I'll just lose a card.
It's just a blue
and it's
one.
a blue pummel too. So it's just going to be 10 damage.
Yeah.
So what card doesn't fit into my MO? And it might just be this Shrill. Yeah, that's fine.
So this isn't even very good value because... So the value on this turn is that I ended last turn with an Arsenal. So I blocked 1 Arcane, and then I did 10 damage and minus you a card. But that's off of 4 cards. So, like, actually still not that great value. But if you didn't have Command and Conquer, then I think you're in more trouble. I'll just Arsenal pass.
Hopefully, I think I can present more than 10 here myself as well.
Yeah.
With my 4-card
Oops.
hand. What was that? Search.
My Seismic.
Did you make a search? So you have one?
I did.
Okay. So let's start with Sonata. So we hit already. Pog.
Spellblade and Shrill.
Spellblade and Shrill. I wonder if I gotta double check. I probably put in the wrong sideboard for this game plan too. Very, very likely that I did. These cards are very kind of weak, but I'll take the blue Spellblade
Blue Spellblade.
and one arcane coming at you.
I will pay for the arcane with my 2 block.
That there. So that's gonna do a lot of value. 2 block turning to 3 block.
Hopefully.
So we'll play Mauve, get a Rune Chant, stop my Rune Chant shenanigans, and then we will play the red Spellblade from Arsenal. So a nice 1 and 4 go again, creating 3.
I'll pay for the Rune Chant and then go to reactions and sync. And I do think I will sync in order to search for disruption. I'll go ahead and sync.
Very, very fair.
Doesn't really matter. I'll sync this.
Okay. And then Rosetta 3 and 2 and 2.
3, 2, and 2. I'll pay for 3 Rune Chants. I'll pay for 1 of the arcane and take 1 arcane. And then I will take 2 physical.
Okay, snuggly. So I dealt. You are 40?
Dealt 3.
Did I deal some before?
No, you didn't deal any from Sonata or the physical attack. You just dealt 3 total from the Rosetta. Oh, the damage you dealt before is from Command and Conquer.
Right. 4 from. I forgot about that. Go ahead. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so Seismic breaks. I'm going to make a Seismic and then erase face. Sadly, the Seismic gets wasted. There could be some argument to hammering for 4 here and waiting to make sure I arsenal a threat to follow this erase face up. But I want to try to keep you off 5-card hands as much as possible. So we'll try to stall.
So we'll get a nice 4-card hand. Just gotta decide what to block with. This card's probably better. This one probably has more burst potential. Deck is super weird. But this one can search for this one, so it's fine. I'll block with it like that.
Okay. This means that my later crush effects will be more likely to hit, which is nice.
Yeah, so I might be just playing too aggressively in that scenario, but we have another mod this time, a blue Spellblade, so it's only for 2, but I'll create 4 total Rune Chants because I will be pitching an Arcanite Shard.
Ooh, nice. We will block with this 2 block as intended.
Perfect. As intended, not to play it, just to block with it. Excellent. 4-2-2.
We are going to.
Sorry, Dexter, for playing your deck incorrectly, if you're here. Or if you're watching the video later. Sorry.
It's an unfortunate amount. See, the problem with blocking Rune Blades is they just present you with such awkward numbers. Like, I cannot... Only one of my cards can get 3 value right now, because I only have AB1. Which would be if I pitched for Rune Chants. So, let's say I pitch this, then there's going to be 1 Rune Chant left, 2 Arcane, and 2 Physical.
Yes.
Best I can do is pitch a card to block 1 and 1, or just block the Physical. Or I can block all of it, but that's using both of my cards. 1 leaks, and both of my cards are blocking 2 and 2. So I think I'm actually going to cast this Debilitate, which is like... Oh, am I freezing? Oh, okay, almost froze. Which is not very good, but it uses the same amount of value, and it uses my Surge, so we're going to do a little bit of trading here. We're going to take 5 and go to 28.
Nice.
Not super happy about that at all.
I think we got the good hand.
But this card is just blocking 2 otherwise. So we're just going to pay 3 to debilitate you. Your first attack will come in for -2. If you do let it hit, then both of these cards together gets 8 value between them, which is actually pretty good. If you don't let it hit, then I guess it's just 1 less card for you to attack me with. Unfortunately, it does eat up my Surge, and I don't get to roll it forward.
I think I let it hit. I think even if I take -2, I think I'm fine with it. 5, 6. So
Okay.
I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Because we're gonna go in another. We're Viserai fusing here. Mauve, a blue, and an attack. So it is only coming in for 2, but it still has an on hit, so you still have to give me something, which is nice. Even if it is just one, it is just 1 rune chant because it is a blue mouse guy. So if you really have like the most gas ever, then it's probably okay.
Yeah, it does turn off it does make the on hit significantly easier to block. So I'm pretty happy with my decision to send the debilitate there. This got me, I mean, here it dropped it. I had to use a whole card, so it kind of only got 1 extra value. If I count this as 7 off 2 cards, it's still better than 4 block off 2 cards or something in hammer. So I think we're happy about this.
Full 2. It says you're blocking with a 2 blocks. So I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got swarming for 4, I believe. Almost active.
3, 4, and then there's definitely going to be Rune Rosetta after this. I think we have to set up an arsenal. Unfortunately, I will pay for the 3 rune chants. Obviously, we're getting Rosetta after this for 4, which is a little bit lame. But I like blocking the 3 here instead of hammering for 4, just because it preserves my life total in order to do a little bit better pivoting later and try to cast some cards like this.
Sure. 1, 2,
and
2.
I'll take 5.
Yep. I changed my colors to rune chants.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll be Arsenal passing on my turn.
Okay.
We'll definitely lose on that turn cycle, but hopefully we can.
Let's see if I can keep up the pressure. It doesn't seem like I can. Well, maybe I can. I have a good card in my arsenal. This is actually... Yeah, seems pretty easy to me.
Is this a good old Mauve Shrill Revel?
It is a good Mauve Shrill, but I have to use Become. It is. It's actually nice. It's actually very nice. I'll probably get... I wonder what you do. I think I'll get the yellow one. Not waste my reds at this time, because I'm probably not going to threaten. I am going to threaten 7, but you still can easily block it, so it's fine.
7.
And there should be a rune chant made here, so my bad, during the thing, and then I make another rune chant here, so it's 1 and 7 at this time with 1 floating. See, Dexter announces all his rune chant triggers, so he's just better at that, like that. TM Armada in our chat? Holy
so
shit.
I can use my resources efficiently to pitch. Oh yeah, what's up?
What's up?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, -2 was very fine. I was very fine with taking that -2. It was a very minimal effect compared to what could have happened. But I guess you just played those kinds of blues as good old Bravo.
Yeah, so this is definitely foreshadowing that I'm going to get 1 more rune chant and the Rosetta Arcane, so the pitching here is fine for that rune chant.
Yeah,
I get 3 value off my equipment and off my card. Unfortunately, we have to use equipment for this breakpoint, so we're going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there.
So how are you doing this? Oh, that was the block over there.
Yeah,
so
your shrill was for 7, right?
Yeah, my bad. I went a little bit more ahead.
That's okay. And then on this, we are going to pay 1 for the rune chant, 1 for Rosetta's Arcane, and then take 1 Arcane and 2 physical.
Good. Hey, David, thanks for the really nice comment. Yeah, we're really hyped. We still have some stuff on the pipeline. We have videos that are ready to come out, and we're also really close to 1,000 subscribers. So we're actually almost close to 900. I think last I checked, before we went live, we were at 898. So it's really, really cool.
Yeah. We've been getting a lot of support recently. We're super appreciative of that. Yeah. Also, that's awesome, DM Armada.
Yeah, I did not know that. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you watch cool games. What do you got for me?
I will be hammering for 4. This seems better
don't-
than blocking for 2.
Why does me, a Viserai, not care? How do I...
You never care. You just send your 5-card hands. Do all the
Yeah, I
damage
guess
to me.
so. I guess so. And this is just 4? Like, I have the momentum here.
You do indeed.
This is a weird use of my resources, though. And it's just so consistent. And it doesn't, it's just so consistent. That's it. That's just it. I could probably block with 1 card here. But I want to present just worst things to you.
Yeah, I mean, if you can race my life total down faster before I can find a more valuable disruption, which has been hard for me to find so far, then that's good for you. I need to find like a 2-cost thing or a Spinal so that I can get a Surge rolling and do some more disruption from Arsenal, but so far I haven't been able to find that.
Right.
We do run pummels in the list. I have 3 reds and 2 blues. Because I'm running the spice of Pursuit of Knowledge, I took 1 pummel out for that. But I think if I end up not liking the pursuits, I'll put the 3rd pummel back in because pummel is definitely a powerhouse, even in blue.
I need to do some math in my head. I have 2 extra resources because of Aether Ironweave. So I could do something for a lot. Is that why that card is in the deck? No. Oh, this is very cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll take it 4. Let me see if this turn pans out.
I'll pass.
Yes. We got Mauve into Vexing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very tempted to give my Crater Fist on this. There's definitely going to be more Mauvrians to worry about. Let's see, you've used 4 so far. This is your 5th one. So there's going to be 4 more in the deck. I assume you're running all 9, as most Viserai lists are.
Most do, yes.
And you're forced to use a... I mean, it's still a blue attack, so it's still kind of inefficient. But full blocking it...
Yeah, it's a 1 for 3 with an on hit. I know I used 2 cards. It's like, this is so consistent. 899 as of now. This was Bravo Risk run pummels. I think my opponent would not want to tell me, but actually I saw Jacob play blue pummel, so it definitely does.
Okay, so all 3 yellow mobs are gone. That means there's 2 red ones left. I think I am actually going to use the equipment on this one because if there's 2 red mobs left, I can use the tectonic plating for both of them. And then, yeah, I have to do something about the arcane. I do think I will pitch for the arcane. I'm sure I'll be able to use all of the resources, so we'll do that.
Yeah, you have maybe 1 only, right? So you do take 1.
So I'll take 1.
All part of the plan. I'm going to close this combat chain.
Oh no, my Crater Fist is broken.
I'm going to use Aether Ironweave, so I have 4 resources.
Okay.
I'm going to use Rattle Bones. 2 resources. I think even though Vexing Malice hurts more, because I have 2 action points now, I think it's still better.
It has to be Red Spellblade, right?
No, because
I guess you want to use both your action points?
I want to use both my action points and Rosetta Swing. So Red Spellblade is like what, 4, 5, 6?
Oh,
but
it's Meet and Greet Red, I think, for sure.
Yeah, it's Meet and Greet Red. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, all the good stuff.
Okay.
So actually, it's a 2nd rune chant from this thing, so I should be at 2 here. So sorry, chat, if I missed some of my triggers exactsies, but I'll get there eventually. We're playing pretty casually here.
I'll pay for the 2 rune chants.
Yeah, I just wanted to use my resources exactly. So it was either that or the Vexing Ducks is obviously 4 is greater than 3, so easy enough.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And then luckily I have the sync, which is very, very convenient.
Yes.
I will sync just to draw more disruption. Hopefully, I don't draw into something bad. But
Yeah.
nice.
So here's the 2 and 1, 2, and 2.
Take 5 here. This is bad. I don't like being on 14, but hopefully we can steal a bit of momentum here.
No, I refuse.
Yeah, you have Crown of Providence still, so it's like not gonna happen, but I can hope. That's gonna be the last of your equipment almost, but
Dang.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to use it to bottom the card. This hand is... Oof. It's going to be kind of a setup. So I wonder if I just block with a card. It's probably that I block with this and a card, keep my life total flow in, because my next turn is actually going to be kind of weak. I could... No, I literally cannot block with 2 cards. And I can't risk my hand here. Yeah. My next turn here is not going to be very, very impressive.
Okay.
And I don't need that extra card. Yep, I don't need that extra card. So I think I got kind of, not the nuts, but I got kind of, sort of what I needed. Yeah, I saw Dexter do this a few times. So I'm going to say that's okay. I'm just going to mortar it into this. I still get 5 rune chance for later. And that's a lot of rune chance. Especially with the life totals.
Okay. Blocking is pretty free here. I'll block 3 and take 1.
That's what I thought too. I didn't need that extra card in my hand, but I thought that blocking with it was just way more value with it. I wasn't going to attack with it because I didn't have any go again. So
okay.
There was a lot
Luckily,
of
the Surge is going to be useful, and we have our first Crippling Crush of the game.
Perfect.
You have no equipment, so unless you have like a sink below Arsenal, hopefully this is relevant. The five rune chants that are staring at me are not very nice though.
Yeah.
I must say.
Yeah. I don't have anything too exciting. So the rune chants are probably gonna go to waste, unfortunately. I had unmovable in my arsenal the whole time. So I was waiting for the unmovable to line up with your Crippling Crush, because I hadn't needed to use it this whole time. But then you came in with a Command and Conquer, so I had to bottom it. I could have, and then like my hand was 4 reds. So that was my decision of why using Crown of Providence to lower it. But it was probably also correct to just block a little bit and maybe block with 2 6s. But they were all red, so I couldn't play any of the cards.
Yeah.
So that's why it was really awkward. So I decided to do this play to just make 5 rune chants.
Yeah, that's difficult.
Now here, I am unable to threaten all that much myself. But it's not dominated, so we're good. I have this in Arsenal. I could go this, and then be content with it. I can be content with a turn that does that. Because you have to block. Let's try that. Let's try giving you 8.
Okay. I will
3.
pass.
Yeah. My turn's kind of cool, actually. It's 5 and 4.
That is large.
Yeah, so it's still 9 damage after blocking 8. So, like, creating those rune chants from before was very good. And having rune flash, of course, was also very good.
Probably that last card is going to be Arsenal, I have to guess. This is so much damage.
I'm still at 16 as well.
Right.
It's like good. Good and consistent. Good job, Dex.
Okay, so if I block 3 of this, I'll take 6, and I will go to 7. And then I play my Arsenal card. It may or may not affect your turn. And then I Arsenal this card. Alternatively, I block 6, and then I Seismic Hammer for 6. I think I like Seismic Hammering for 6 a little better just because I'm so low on life. And there's a chance that this card doesn't hit his turn at all in my arsenal. So I'm going to pay 3, take 2.
Good.
And then block 3, take 1.
Perfect. My last card was Read the Runes Red.
Oh my gosh.
So I get a little bit more set.
That's perfect. Okay.
So
I'm going to Seismic Hammer for 6, pitching Crippling and then Tear.
this hand is hilarious. I what do I do with this hand? There's a play here, but it's not good. I think we take the most off turn you've ever seen in your life, which is not very good because you're at 10. Let me try and figure something out here.
I imagine if you're taking the biggest off turn, then you're arsenaling a D-React. Because otherwise that's dangerous with no equipment.
That's very fair. That's very fair. I'm going to change some settings on my mic here. Bam.
I wonder if
Hopefully
this
that's better.
list runs... Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that it went back to the webcam. It's better again.
Yeah.
I wonder if your list runs sync belows. I haven't seen any D-Reacts of any type. You did tell me you bottomed an unmovable, but I didn't actually see that.
Right. Dang. This is kind of bad. This is also really bad. I think it's all I got. I think it's probably the best thing I can do. And try to get you later. You're still going to have to give me some cards or go down to 5. So I won't feel too bad. Let's walk with a Revel and a Mombarian Skies.
Oh my goodness.
It's a pretty awkward hand.
That is awkward.
My turn is literally also just going to be attack with the Rosetta for 3 and 2. Which is not bad because it's still half your life total at this time. But I think we're trying to overtake our opponent. Yep, we're just trying to kind of overtake our opponent in a few turns here. But we'll see what happens. Because it's not looking good.
I got a very, very sad hand.
Thank God.
That a Bravo player will never want to see.
I really needed you to have a bad hand into my bad hand. So since we're equal, since we both kind of fizzled here.
Yeah, it's really bad. If we go to 5, we're dead to so many things. Like, we're dead to you having another Revel. What card did you pitch? Was it a blue or what? Was it
Sorry, it was a blue Spellbait Strike. So my hand, as you know so far, was Revel, Mauve, Blue, Spellblade, so you don't know what this is.
Yeah. Okay.
You know that it's not a 2-cost attack, because I would have kept Mauve and Skies, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's a lot of things that you can infer based on what I pitched.
Yeah.
So, but it was very awkward, I promise. The stream can vouch for me.
It's either a D-React or another Revel, maybe. I don't know. Alright, here's our options. We can do this and this. Or we can block and just do this. Or we can block, make a Seismic, do Arsenal, and then Arsenal something else. I feel like I'm going to go for the most forcing play.
Yeah.
This is like... this is so bad. Let's see. This is 10 value if I do that. If I block and do this, it's 9 value, but it doesn't necessarily rip a card. I mean, it does, but... Actually... Yeah, we're going to take 3 and then block 2. This is very bad.
Interesting.
Seismic breaks, and we're gonna cast Spinal. So the reason, so this is my hand. I could either like Spinal or Pummel Erase Face. It's like the most telegraphed Pummel you've ever seen. It does force a card off of the Pummel, but I don't get a Seismic out of it either.
Okay.
Like if this was a blue, then this hand is gaming because I can actually pummel the Spinal. But the reason I'm spinaling is because this is 11 damage. I was able to block do and do 9. And you have to give me 2 cards for sure to preserve go again. So I think it's still okay.
So hero deals action card activity. So I
don't like this card in my arsenal.
I have a very interesting set of cards that I could do. And it's probably the best to
just take everything from you, and it requires if I want to be super aggressive, I give you one card and both of my equipments, and that leaves me a lot of my equipment. But I think I will be doing a turn that will wreck you a little bit, wreck you a lot, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of 3-card Viserai hands that will wreck me, especially at 7 life.
Yes. So I'm trying to think. That is that value +1 if I keep that card. I also have a little bit of extra play that I could do. I could deal just so much damage, and then maybe after that, maybe I can do so much damage that you can't just keep stuff to threaten me again. I can take the conservative play, give you 2 cards, and then do a little bit of setup. But I fear that if I give you any chance at this juncture of the game, because I am at 14, I'm still very vulnerable to disruption. So I am going to take the more aggressive line of 3, 4, 5.
This will still crush.
Oh, it will still crush? Okay, then never mind. I did my math incorrectly then. Then I have only one play then. Then I have only one play then. I wonder then if do I do this. Then my one play that I have is not very good.
I suppose if you had a direct in Arsenal, then you definitely would have used it to do that plus equipment. So definitely not a direct there.
Exactly. So now you know what it kind of is.
Okay.
So here's 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. All right, I will pass.
Yeah. So I'll threaten something here. I'm gonna do Rune Champ 4.
Yeah.
So it's
you don't have anything floating, so like at least the go again.
So you know
is
that this
kind
go
of
again
irrelevant.
does. Yep. So you can take one pretty safe if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Again, with these very high concentration of reds, I probably am going to definitely switch the unmovables in next turn, next game.
Interesting. I feel like I wasn't representing something so large that a movable would have been good. Or you mean switch them out?
No. Switching unmovable in just for the blue count, I mean.
Oh, I see. The blue
just
unmovables.
To be able to actually take advantage of turns when you have turns off.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I think I will
math.
And it's just horrible. Like, I feel like I get into this analysis paralysis. I'm going to take the Arcane when I just have, like, such a shit hand that I have, like, no good options at all. I'm going to block 1, 2, 3, 4 so that you don't get a free rune chance.
Yep, that's a red pummel. So I know you're one red pummel's at the bottom as well, so I'm feeling pretty good about this.
And then I'm going to, I think, get this card out of my arsenal. Like that. It's like not a good card to have.
Attack actors under control can't gain power during their next action.
Yeah, so the theory here, it turns off all of your shrills, and it just turns off the +1 from swarming and nothing else. It's mostly for Briar. I don't think it really deserves a place in Viserai, but like maybe it does. Maybe it turns off your Shrill. That's a good amount of value if it turns off the +3 from Shrill. What is it? +3 or +2? Yeah, +3. But this is, I'm not getting a surge here because I had another 3 red hands. It was really bad.
Yep. So I can make you block. I still can't do... Again, I have another chance to be super greedy here and take a... That doesn't feel right. I thought I had like a super sick play, but it seems like I don't have super sick plays available to me. I think that requires... I never saw Dexter use creepers on stream at all. And they were...
Really?
Yeah, so it wasn't necessary, but creepers can get you some really sick stuff going, but unfortunately I don't have it at this time.
Yeah, I mean, the Viserai decks used to not run 9 Mauvrian Skies. Now that they have 9 Mauvrian Skies, the go again is a lot more bountiful.
Yeah. I could take a lot less.
and present a little bit. I think, yeah, taking it slow, hopefully, for the last time. I'll be blocking 5, taking 3.
Okay, so it looks like the crush effect was relevant.
It wasn't relevant. It's just that
Oh.
my hand was not presenting anything too amazing. That's why I did it like that.
Okay.
A lot of
Block
blues.
6.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I will make a seismic and do
Okay.
one of those cards that I own as well. Command and Conquer.
Yep.
Which is probably relevant.
Probably.
I feel like I just have this gut feeling that that card is a Revel. Because there's only one in the graveyard and that's been sitting there for a long time. And you haven't had any chains where you could have used it until now. So I don't really know what else it could be.
So could take 6.
That means I'm going to die
With
as
my
soon as you can
arsenal.
use it though. Because that's such a spike of damage. And
Yeah.
you have still 2 Mordred Tides left. So basically, as soon as you can cast your Mordred Revel turn, I lose the game for sure. So
Lol. Dang. Dang. What is the best play if I block with 2 cards? Again, we're just like in an awkward scenario. We're both kind of, but you're chipping in a lot more, and I'm still scared about all the bigger disruption that you could have. Unfortunately, this is 2
you did
block.
see me bottom my second Crippling Crush at least. And
Poggers.
I bottomed 2 Spinals in a row because of the reds. So
Oh yeah, I've been looking. It's for so true.
every time you see one of those reds go down, get it out of here.
Mm-hmm. I could do that. I could do this. Into. Yep. It looks like I'm just gonna do a simple play, unfortunately. And then you can block and then disrupt me, but I'm expecting. I'll block 6.
With
Let's put Mordred and
okay, or a
Mordred and a Shrill.
Bing
Yep.
bong. Get that out.
So, I get to rune chant this again. Rune chant meet and greet again.
Okay.
So maybe I chip some damage, and then yeah, I'm still a little bit nervous. For sure.
Right. I'm gonna take the rune chant and then block 4.
Interesting.
Although
There goes
maybe
Smile.
the one rune chant on that tectonic plating block is less relevant than the last red Mauvrion in your deck. Oh no, you've used all 3 reds, all 3 yellows, so there's only blues left. Okay, so we're fine then. Seismic breaks. I will make a seismic and command and conquer.
That's so funny.
Yeah, this is kind of the break we've been needing.
Mhm.
So there's still a lot of scary 3-card hands though, and my life total is low, so I do still feel unfavored.
Now can I attack? I can still attack. Here's my last. I think you're gonna take my last. Here's Revel. Here's
Wow.
Swarming. This is actually quite interesting. Oh, you had Pummel.
I got
I
super
forgot.
lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I forgot about the.
Oh,
I didn't even read the resource. No, it's fine.
I had to.
It's fine. It's whatever. But
I don't know if you can ever play around Pummel though, right?
Let's see. If I was thinking about Pummel, because I wasn't, that was my mistake.
Yeah.
If I'm thinking about red Pummel, I think if I'm thinking about red Pummel, I'm thinking about doing this.
If you just gave one more 3 block, then you're at 6, 7, 8, and both of your equipments makes 10.
No, if I'm thinking
So you
about
still
Pummel,
keep 2 cards.
I know,
but
but
I
I'm
keep
not
the
looking
Pummel.
to win that way. I'm looking at blocking for 3. Because if it's red Pummel, it goes to 10, and I take 3.
Oh,
Because you have to look at the winning line, right? If I
Yeah.
overblock into your Pummel, it doesn't matter. What I need to do is accept that my arsenal card is going to be lost and take 3 damage, or you're going to Pummel, use all your resources, and yeah. So if you're satisfied with just giving me 3 and then me losing my resource, I'm fine with doing my other play. But Yeah, I should have thought about Pummel. If I'm thinking about red Pummel, I think I would do this. Or any kind of Pummel.
Interesting.
And see how you... Yeah, because, I mean, that's what I'm thinking, and I'm playing to win here.
Yeah.
But blocking for 6 or over-blocking into your Pummel does not win the game. This
That's fair. That's
gives
fair.
me a better chance.
Yeah, so you're saying you're out here is that I don't have Pummel, or I choose not to play it?
Yeah, you either choose not... No, even if you play it, I have a play that still is threatening to you.
I see.
That's what I mean. So I'll go down to 1.
Yeah, I still rip 2 cards and put you to 1.
Yep. So you can actually take both my other Revels, so you know I don't have any.
Definitely was a Revel in Arsenal.
Yep.
Nice.
My attack is for 7 at least. So.
Oh my gosh, you pitched Arcanite Shard? That's insane.
Value.
That's crazy.
Super value to have that Arcanite Shard.
So I can either go to 1 and send this card, or I can go to 4 and send 6, which still rips 2 cards from your hand.
Yeah.
Puts you on a 2-card hand. And going to 1 sounds really scary because if I send this card, then you have perfectly 3 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
And both of your equipment still allows you to send Rosetta and the Rune Chant, meaning you rip 2 cards, and we're back to the same thing, and I can only hammer you after that. So I think I definitely block here.
Okay.
So I block 6
and then take 1.
Yes.
Yep. So I'm looking for that turn cycle is really important to me.
Yeah.
It was I think the only way that I think it was the only way that I stay in the game. Unfortunately, this next scenario of cards also does not. Damn. This one's quite bad. Yep, I only have 1 choice. Yes, I leave my block. Yeah.
Okay. I'll pass.
My turn is Rosetta for 1 and 2.
All right.
We've gone through a lot of the deck. This has gone quite far. I'm
Yeah.
at 16 cards.
So now I can go to 1 and do this card, which is actually insane. And we'll rip for sure all 4 cards, if not win the game.
True.
Or I can block with a card and send this for 7, and 7 will rip 2 cards and give you a 3-card hand. So 2 cards plus equipment. So
Yes.
I actually think at this point I go to 1. The only problem is if you exactly have Rosetta and you do the Creeper's Rosetta to kill me, which would be quite bad.
Do you mean Sonata? Like Creeper Sonata?
Yes.
Oh my god. That's
you
so
have
funny.
1 Sonata left in the deck. And that's and the Creepers is still alive.
Yep.
That would just be so tragic if that happened.
That'd be so funny.
So instead, if I'm not doing that, if I don't want to play to that, then my other option is to take 1, block that, and then send Disable for 7, which will give you a 3-card hand and me being on 3 life. And I feel like there are a multitude of ways. It does take both of your equipments, or at least 1 if you have 2-3 blocks.
I need to look at the deck list. Oh no, there might be only 2 of these cards.
Oh, I can dominate it. Oh, I can dominate it. So I think I take 1 and block the physical with Pulverize.
Sounds good.
I swear, if I sent the Pulverize, you for sure would have the Sonata play. So
Fair.
I'm gonna dominate and send Disable for 7 dominate. You probably have a D-React down there. That's fine. Yeah, you still go to 3 cards, and I'm on 3 life.
Yeah. I think I will pitch. It doesn't matter, it looks like. Yep.
Unfortunate.
Yep, I got it. I just kind of stalled for that one. But I think the most important turn there was me recognizing the CNC play.
Mm-hmm.
I think if any other play, I think loses the game because I lose so much tempo and then you go back to back. Now I have Mortar Tide into pitch, into Grasp, into Gloomveil for 4.
Yeah, that's nasty. So I pay 2 for the Rune Chance.
Mhm.
I have to double block the Gloom Veil, I think.
Yeah, because it has almost active. So if you don't, you take
All
4
modes
arcane die.
active.
Yep.
Yeah, so I actually lose.
Yeah,
GG.
I think. Oh yeah, because now I do
so
2,
I
2, and 2.
couldn't. I think
Yeah.
I think giving you a 3-card hand was just not the play there.
I think so too. I think
I
you
had
need
to just do the
recognize.
pulverize.
I think you need to recognize that I had 1 removable left in the deck or more, and that I hadn't seen it yet.
I hadn't even seen any. Yeah, I hadn't seen any unmovables.
Oh right, the only reason you knew was because I told you because I bottomed it because of Crown.
Yeah.
Right, so you actually didn't know about this. So it was your call whether you wanted to play against a D-React that you've never seen in the deck, and I had 14 cards left in deck, right? So
yeah.
Did I? It's weird. I feel like at some point I pitched one. I feel like maybe
you did and I didn't notice, but I don't think you did. Because I kept asking. I remember I was checking what you were pitching.
True. It's just that I have 2 unmovables in the deck, and I don't know. I'm so low on cards, and I feel like I would have seen the other. So one was definitely arsenaled and crowned down. So if anybody remembers, that's cool.
Interesting.
But yeah, that was I think recognizing that I lose the game to a pummel there, I think was really important. Not to toot my own horn. But yeah, and then like drawing this amalgamation of cards was also really good.
Yeah.
Having the yeah. So we had that going for us.
So even if I pulverized, you block. Pulverize comes in for 14. You block 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and keep 1 card in hand.
So I have exactly 14 with. Yeah, I have 14
2,
exactly
3 blocks,
with.
and then the unmovable plus blue.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah.
And then you probably like Arsenal the Mordred or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I probably Arsenal the Mordred.
Yeah, so for the second game, I'm actually going to take 1 choke slam out instead of the sink below. I quite liked the sink belows for the breakpoints and add in a movable just to have an extra blue for a safety blanket, because those back-to-back red hands, when I theoretically had some semblance of momentum, were like back-breaking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also taking out Pulverize because I'm going second.
I'm keeping 62 in because I don't know. And then I'm going to go to the restroom so you can tell everybody to subscribe. So BRB.
Okay. Yeah. How's everyone doing in chat? I'm going to play the like and subscribe animation because it's pretty cool. Bing bong. I think it has sound. But yeah, I've been playing this list, has been performing a lot better against FaB. And the reason I think it's being better against FaB is that, first of all, this list relies on stalling with Command and Conquer and Erase Face. And a big problem with Command and Conquer against Viserai is that they can run Crown of Providence and be pretty happy about it. And against FaB, they're running either Mask of Momentum or Pouncing Links. They're for sure running Momentum against Bravos. But so they don't have as easy of a get out of jail free card, and Command and Conquer really messes them up. Let's see. Question, what's the side into FaB? So it's similar to this. I take out the 2 blue unmovables, and then I put in the 3rd Sink Below, the 3rd Choke Slam, and the 3rd Pulverize. When I'm going first, I keep the Pulverize in, and when I'm going second, I think I switch the Pulverize for something else. The Zell's Belting is in there for the Mirror, Other Guardians, Wizards, and Dromai and Prism. Each strike is in there for Dromai, Prism, and Wizards, just because you can bottom a red and still do something relevant. And then the Fate for Scenes are only in there for Lexi and the Other Guardians. But so, yeah, this is the problem with Viserai, is that they can leak a lot more damage than FaB does because of Rosetta Thorn. And also, the Crown of Providence gives you an entire extra turn where my taking damage to do Command and Conquer doesn't matter. So those 2 things combined makes it a little bit more difficult. The nice thing about playing against Viserai is they're a little bit less consistent. They have some weird turns sometimes, whereas FaB is almost always doing like a baseline of damage against you. But I do feel like Viserai is a little bit better against me than FaB is. At least right now.
So true. Yep, I'm not sure what I have in the side. I wish I had a nice, knowledgeable player here So what I have here in the side is 3 runic, which makes sense to side out against you, unless I really want to try and snipe a freaking seismic surge token. I have 2 other extenders with lead the charge yellow, which I am assuming. I don't remember if I saw yellow lead the charge in the stream. I know that Dexter played 2 Bravos, or played Bravo twice in and I don't remember seeing these cards specifically. So
and beat them both.
And then I don't know what I saw. Probably. And then we have these Consuming Villagers, which is great. I think Consuming Villagers is fantastic versus the aggro. I think Dex made a very good call in putting this into the deck list for exactly that reason.
You just don't play it against Bravo because I block your Arcane a lot of the time.
You block Arcane, you generally have defense reactions. It's kind of the same reason why sometimes Meet and Greet isn't great. But you know, you have a bunch of good armor. I think Consuming Volition is just straight for the mirror. Also, I go first because
sounds good.
Because I am me. Okay. So we get to do a little bit of setup. And we love setting up at this deck. And we only allow you to filter 1 card. You can filter as many as you want. You can block with as many cards as you want.
That's very nice of you.
But I get to filter 2 cards, 3 cards. So I'm gonna Spellblade Assault because getting 2 Rune Chance is better than getting 1 Rune Chance. So now I need to pitch something. Is this gonna be relevant? Is the question. I could have, yeah. Yep. There we go. For 2.
I will take you up on your offer and filter 2 of my cards.
Dang. Okay.
And I'll draw
fair. 2. Yep. I'll draw 3.
Okay.
I am better.
That's so random.
Drawing 3 cards is better than drawing 2. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes people don't think about what they're saying out loud.
All right. So this isn't very super duper efficient, and I don't get a surge, but I do get to actually get equipment or start off with a little bit of momentum.
Yep. That is very true.
Immediately, which would have been poggers for you.
It would. But it isn't. So the question is it too early in the game to really care about this juncture here? That's a good question. I could just take 7. And I think it's because it might be too early in the game to give you this armor. Because I don't think that the hand that I have will necessarily I don't think that the hand that I have will necessarily keep momentum back where you can't disrupt. But I can let you disrupt again. I'm losing some pretty key cards though. Oh, I can lose some not so key cards. Okay. So I'm gonna try this turn cycle in which I don't block.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take 7.
Discard.
I get to choose. So it's red mauve and a dread triptych. And then what I get to do. Yes. So holding armor dissuades Rallo from lines that play on dominated critical to rip tempo. Good. Yeah. Same hat. Good. Because my play is actually also a little bit of a tempo play, which is Command and Conquer. So it's 2 and 6.
I'll take the 2 arcane.
Yep.
And then block.
Immediately with the command. Okay, your hands. Yeah. That's 2 reds already. So
I know, bro. Hammer. I even added two freaking more blues. All right,
I'm guessing it's gonna be a nice.
I'm gonna make a seismic, and then do I do my arsenal or my hand card in hand?
Right.
I think I'm going to do my arsenal because it's less strong, and I can't guarantee a valid use of the seismic. So I'm gonna do this.
Okay. Great. Yeah, no way I'm not letting that hit. So I can probably give the Aether Heist Vein. I think I still have a lot of armor to be able to block potential things. So it's really no big deal. So probably a 3 block. But then I kind of use my hand a little bit inefficiently. No, but we get to do the same thing, so it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like coping about this card. This is theoretically, I'm actually kind of okay with this. I do go negative by 1 card. Theoretically, I'm only negative by 2/3 because I get a Seismic out of this card. And I trade this card even with your other card, but I also get an equipment piece. And
True.
That's super relevant for my later disruption. So this is the theory. We'll continue testing it. I'll be removing it as soon as it's
as soon as it's bad. Make a rune chant, CNC, and actually get a rune chant back.
Oh my gosh.
So it's back-to-back CNC, so disruption I got 1 and 6.
Bro.
I have 2 very awkward floating, but I'm okay with that.
Chat can see how awkward my hands are.
Good.
These last couple of games. This is just
Great.
so bad.
Go back to the drawing board. We should. Oh man, I remember seeing that video of people when they were trash talking each other when playing. We're supposed to trash talk each other more for the fans.
Oh, this is really horrible. Am I giving? Let's see. The hand is so bad that I might actually block with Crown of Providence and like full block this and use Crown of Providence to bottom a card in my hand instead of bottoming my arsenal.
Interesting.
I
think it's way too early in the game.
It's not so bad because you did use 3 cards to do this, but my hand is
the value
really
of my
horrible.
hand was actually quite bad. I had that and then a red amplify. I still haven't gotten any of my Moss guys, so when I get my Moss guys, you'll see. I'm gonna have an awesome turn. Pog, even some might say.
Okay. I have no good options also. This is the problem. If I bottom my arsenal and draw into a blue, then the best I can do is hammer plus this, plus hold a card in hand at the end of the turn. Or if I draw into a red, then it's just even worse. So
Rune chant.
I think I'm literally blocking like this.
What about this rune chant? You're taking it?
And taking 1 rune chant.
Woohoo.
So you trade your 3 cards for my 2 cards, but I'm about to do also a bad play. Trade
also a bad play. Also a bad play. That's
I mean, your
crazy.
play. It's not that the play was bad. It's just it was definitely inefficient because you used 3 cards for it. But
okay,
like if I had 2 3 blocks, and then if I had a blue to seismic and then do this, and I arsenal like crypt, then the turn is like ultimate chef's kiss. But instead, I have 2 sink belows exactly when you command and conquer me. So
fair,
not chef's kiss.
Not chef's kiss. So I think we get to play a little more slow and do some setup. 2 sink below. That's so bad.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate.
I don't want to give armor. I have cards in my hand that don't necessarily care about my cards being Rune Blade. Can I still get away with? No, I can't get away with it. I still think I still need my cards to be Rune Blade for Viserai. Unfortunately, Viserai himself.
Gonna enable the Weasley camp so that I can feel a little bit better about myself, even though this game is already going horribly.
Yeah, and I think I have to do the setup. It's better. It's just better to have rune chants kind of floating around, just straight up. So here's 6. Let's minimize the damage. Big fact.
I'll pass.
It's only 2 damage, but ooh.
Only 2 damage.
It's Spellblade
It does
Assault
give you
Blue.
rune chance.
Give me
Okay.
2.
So
So
now
1 and
I
2. So
think-
now I'm giving you the window for disruption, but I have armor to then
Yes.
pivot if that's necessary.
I'm gonna take the 3.
Okay, I'm not good.
I'm gonna make a
Not
seismic
good, but that's okay.
and then
Okay.
You have
Spinal,
a good amount of armor.
2
But I have
flow.
to get rid of it eventually. And while
You
we're
have to
super high in
flow.
life, is definitely no, I don't. I made a
You don't?
seismic in spinal, and I didn't previously have a seismic. So I have nothing
So
to
you only
do.
have 1 float. Okay.
Yeah.
So now can I do a big play? Can I do a big play? I don't need to give you all the armor. It's still not good. I think I'm still in like kind of the position. Oh, sorry, I do have 2 rune chants. Because I hit you with a Spellblade Assault. I think I'm in another position. This is disruptive, but I'm being annoying more than you. I feel. I don't need my go again yet. It's really bad, but you're running out of things to be annoying with as well. So,
Am I? I haven't seen any
Can I?
cripplings yet. Oh no, I have seen one.
Oh wait,
I don't
no,
think
I
I'm
need my.
running out.
Yeah,
I have plenty more disruption displays.
I'll take 4.
Okay,
Yep.
so you have been crushed.
Yep, it's fine. I'm just gonna do another Spellblade Assault.
Spinal crushed. Oh my gosh, you're
But
building
this
up
one's
all
a
the
red
rune
one.
chants.
Yep. So I'm just gonna slowly build up rune chants, kind of like eke it out in here, and then
Okay.
when my opponent is, hopefully it lines up where it's less
Take
disrupted.
the
But
rune chants, block 3, take 1.
okay,
This is the exact turn cycle that we want to happen in games, where we have one
Mhm.
turn where we efficiently make a surge, and then one turn where we efficiently use a surge, and we have an
Mhm.
arsenal card to recycle the cycle, restart the
recycle,
sequence.
restart the sequence.
So I'm pretty happy about this. Let's
Hmm.
give me some cards here.
Yep.
Definitely a waste if I used this other card to dominate when I could just block 3, because I'm getting cards anyways.
Yep. Unfortunately, the immobile's in my hand. So I can't just cleanly block this. That'd be really sick. So I still have to give a piece of armor. It's probably fine if I give the. I might give the crown to reset some stuff in my hand because I just need. I can be a little greedy, definitely, and use crown here. And also, I get to see what happens after I crown, and then make. Well, no, I always have to play a mobile, or else I get crushed. So when I use crown, I automatically, and I still have grasp. I still have a lot of other options. Yep. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be greedy here. See you later.
I mean, you could have
Sick.
blocked with 6 and crowned just to clear your arsenal so that you could arsenal the unmovable after that.
No, my hand was pretty bad. I can't block with
Alright,
6.
that's
I had a bunch of. I had a bunch of 2 blocks and stuff like that. So,
So you take
7,
2.
8, 9, 10, 11. Yep.
I'll pass.
And I got a bit rewarded here. You're still
One
gonna get to
more
block
equipment
efficiently,
down.
but Mauve Shrill.
Mauve Shrill, nice.
Yeah, and it's red, so it's 2 and 7.
2 and 7.
Oh, everything's red so far.
Pay 3, 1 floating.
Yeah, yep.
Block 7.
Yep. It's clean, but I get the tempo here. 1,
Pay
2, and 2.
1 and take 4.
Yep. Yep. Again, clean blocks, but I'm taking the tempo here. It looks like a hand that you usually want to block with anyway.
Yeah,
But
it's 4 blues. I'm
we'll
just gonna
see.
hammer for 4.
Yep, and we take 4.
and then
I think
pass.
that was an easy.
I would have liked to block 3 there to preserve life, but no easy way to
Let's
do that.
see. I think we nada. 1, 2, 2, 3. Nice.
You always you
I've hit so
reveal the meet and
far.
greet off the Sonata. That's funny.
Yeah,
I'll pay
so
for
that's
the
me and
arcane
Agree.
floating.
Unfortunately, it is very simple for him to say, yeah, no.
I'll go again
Um,
for you, sir.
Yep.
Until you
I-
play another of your 9 Mavrians.
I could. Yeah. Don't have a very interesting play. Unfortunately. Yep. I think the most. Yep. I think the better play is to attack you for a rune flash for 4.
Okay. So this used all of your pitched resource, all of your blue.
Yeah.
I guess I block it. I can still block the meet and greet if I need to.
Yep. But I'm actually just gonna Rosetta 1, 2, and 2. I
see.
think the bad thing about meeting is like you sometimes take arcane because your hand is so good, and I can punish you for it.
Yeah.
But you knowing about it kind of puts you in a mindset, and it doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna pay for 2 arcane and take 1, and then
Yep.
I'm actually. This card isn't super good in Arsenal. I mean, this card is not horrible because Shrill exists, but I kind of don't want to get that card stuck in my arsenal, and I might as well just block the damage, even though it's
Interesting.
inefficient.
I was gonna say it's a little inefficient.
Yeah. My option is to arsenal this unmovable. That would be a bit experimental. I don't really do that very often against Viserai. It's theoretically efficient on any Shrill, because they're almost all pretty good number, but not really anything else. Anything else that's like for 4 is not super good.
Do we take this 6 just to keep going at ya? Is the question. Yeah, since you have Command and Conquer, I think, yeah, that block is probably fine. On the other hand, I could just block 6 like this, and then make a rune chant that. And then you get another turn where you can disrupt me. But I stay ahead on life. Yep. I think I'm just going to take it easy. I think I still have enough armor. 1, 2, 3 armor, so that's going to be fine. I'm just going to make a rune chant and Vexing Malice. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1. So it's 4 damage off of my 2 cards. Fine. It's aggressively fine.
Bacon Boy asked, which hero do we think is most likely to be a surprise pick for the Pro Tour, like how Kano was at the last Pro Tour?
Dash. Wombat.
Oh my gosh. Dash players on Copium.
No, that's a psyop.
I think Kano might just be the same again. Dromai is a good option, actually. Dromai is very difficult to pilot. I feel like if you can dial in the aggro matchup, then you're gaming with that deck.
No. I'm going to say... I'm going to go on a very big... Wombat. No. Bolton. Combo Bolton will make a resurgence. People will forget how to play against the combo. They're just going to get super lucky and destroy everybody.
I hate that. I hope that doesn't happen.
That or Dory.
Oh wait, no, Chokeslam doesn't affect weapons.
Oh man. No disruption,
I'm
please.
going to take 4 here.
Yeah, no.
You're literally giving me the hardest to block damage, so I'm just going to not block it.
Giving you the toughest battles.
Yeah. Seismic breaks.
What do I have down here?
I'm going to make a seismic.
And
then Command and Conquer. Yeah, Oasis is powerful, but people have to actually run that card, and people don't like running cards just to respect one deck, even though it completely destroys it.
Yeah. Yuck.
You have 2 cards in hand if you would like to do your fancy magic where you play around Pummel perfectly.
Play around Pummel perfectly. Yeah, okay, my bad. Yeah, I agree that Oasis is way too powerful. I don't know if enough decks are running it, but I feel like Oasis is pretty good. I think the decks that easily run it are Oldhim. I think Dromai is a good candidate for Oasis Respite. So, who knows?
Cody bringing up the Prism drama.
Yeah, I think the perfect way to play around Pummel with the CNC is to not block.
Is this your final answer?
It is.
All right. We have the blue one, which is good. Still.
Just fine. So what we get to do is take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lose this, and lose...
So if I count your cards at 3 value each, then I did 8 plus 6 more, which is 14 off of 4 cards, and a surge, which is 15. So that's not bad.
Yeah, that should be also your third command,
very good.
Which is very good for me. Here's Spellblade. For 2.
Yeah.
Which you don't care about, but we're creating the turn cycles.
Yeah. I'm annoyed that you still have lots of equipment. Is this crazy and it runs a single red unmovable? I haven't seen another one. That'd be crazy.
Man, I don't know what you've been doing, but I literally told you how many unmovables I had in the deck in the first game. So
that's crazy. I probably didn't remember. All right, I'm gonna block this.
Thanks.
Seismic breaks.
Yep.
I think I'm going to try to get some equipment. So I am gonna dominate Spinal. You have a pretty easy card plus 2 equipments to block this, but then the equipments are gone forever. Well, you'll have one more on Grasp, but I have one more crippling and one more spinal. Another tear asunder. Hopefully I can draw one of those things.
Yep. So we'll be taking 3 here, yeah, for sure. And I'm pretty sure that I have. Oh no. Hold on 1 second. That's not good. Oh no. We're gaming because I have other cards in my discard pile, but that was almost really bad. I thought I had swarming in my discard pile.
Oh wow, you haven't played a single swarming, jeez.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You've
It's
also
fine.
only
We
played 3 Mauvrians. Your life total has gone down a lot faster this game than previously.
Yep. It's fine. Maybe I'm playing too conservative. I have this into Rattlebones. So
Okay.
I'll take Rune Flash and attack you with
Flash
it.
makes sense.
Yep. Rune Flash is like discount. Rune Flash is we have swarming at home.
Yeah, that's fair. I can start like actually
yeah.
trying to block out and grind with hammer. It might be a solid option. If you have a Revel, this is actually, I mean, you have to have it. You're the type of player that would only do this if you had Revel, but maybe you don't. This is a big turn. I'm definitely blocking this turn though.
Good.
Am I?
I just need 3 cards in my hand to grind you out.
Okay. You have one. You have one floating, right?
Sure do.
Okay.
Maybe
So-
Rosettaing right afterwards.
If you
I think that
don't
was a better
play the
choice.
card in Arsenal, then I think it's a D-React. If you do play the card in Arsenal, it's probably going to be you playing a Revel. So if you don't play it, that means this card is kind of huge, but it requires me to keep 3 cards in hand and take like a bunch of damage. But
No comic, Cody. I don't know. I don't know enough.
all right. I think I can actually delay my decision and see. So I'm going to take 4 Arcane and block 3 and take 1.
Okay, 2,
Okay,
2,
so
1, 2.
this is what's happening.
Yep.
I'll pay. Yeah, so I think to me this means you have a D-React. I guess what else could it be? Like
Could I have done anything cooler? I just realized I have either Iron Weave. I wonder if I could have.
maybe it's another Shrill or something and you couldn't afford it. I don't know. I'm going to pay for 2 and 1 and take 1 and then take 2.
Okay. I think you Arsenal a card here, but I'm getting there, which is nice.
I don't think I'm gonna Arsenal.
Really? Oh, so you're just gonna hit for
Because-
6, grind it out.
Yeah, and make a
That's fair.
seismic. It is a Terra Sunder. It's tempting to Arsenal given the state of your equipment.
Yeah.
But I need to get your life total low so that you have less opportunity to set up big plays. But
Yeah.
this would have been better if I had blocked the 3 extra and just hammer for Ford.
Yep.
But at first, I really thought that was a Revel in Arsenal.
Yeah, I think we will.
Command and Conquer and take.
Yeah, I think we will up for 3. Yep.
Okay.
I think our setup is gonna be more Dread Spellblade, so I get 5 again.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's very large.
I am asking a question.
You're sending
For
me
next
4
turn.
damages.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take 4.
All right.
Seismic breaks. We got quite lucky, and we have the
Mhm.
crippling crush. If it is an unmovable, you still are very cleanly blocking it. Maybe you didn't draw the blue. If it's not an unmovable, then I think you're in trouble.
Correct. This can't be pummeled.
It can be lunging pressed though.
So true.
Maybe I'll take out Pursuit of Knowledge and put in lunging press and just adopt all of the super spicy ultimate tech.
Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to get my armor piece, and then I can only swing Rosetta. That feels really bad.
The question is going to be keeping momentum after this.
Exactly. I mean, I it's 5 and 2 at least, but I get to send at you. This hand.
Yeah. That is most of my life.
Yep. And then you still have a lot of armor too.
I do.
You have crown and the tectonic plating still, so
I have
this is pretty
5
good.
life on my armor.
Yes. If I don't do that, I can do this into. Is that the better play? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then what? And then what? And that's the question. And then what? I really want to take it slowly. It might be too. At that point, I think we might be too conservative.
Aside from that double sink below hand, I think the blue ratio felt a lot better this game.
Okay,
Actually,
chat.
two blues.
The first person. Do I go conservative or do I go aggro? Whoever answers first in the next 10 seconds, because it takes a while. But I just have I wonder what I would do in a tournament. I'm trying to think. If I were in a tournament, I think I'd probably take the conservative route and then be really sad that I did that. I don't know. Because then what am I looking for?
You got two answers saying aggro.
Aggro?
It's definitive. No votes for conservative.
Sure, here's your mobile.
Bingo. Oh, and you get a rune chain out of it. That
so
seems pretty
3.
Good to me. That seems
I know,
good to me.
But I could have saved it and then like not, because I don't kill you. I do a lot of damage, but I don't kill you. So it's actually gonna be. Oh, I even keep the red one in the yeah. So it's gonna be mauve into rune flash. Oh wait, no. Oops. Yeah, mauve into rune flash.
Oof. Large oof.
So it's 15 damage. It is 15 damage. But
yes,
was it better? Because now after this cycle of doing this 15 damage, I'm still at 6, so it's a good life total. Then I have to draw the mauve into. I have to draw the mauve into a two attack thing into a for Zeta swing situation.
Yeah, I think I can also be also greedy, and I can block with the equipment here and try to keep momentum.
Now, what I want to see
arsenal card. So the question is, if I block with equipment, do I bottom this and be even more greedy to try to get a better card off the top, or am I just happy using these cards? I think I'm going to be a little bit safer. I'm going to block 6, and I'm going to give you both my equipment and not resolve the Crown of Providence ability.
Sure. So I'm going to be a little greedy in the sense that I'm going to use Aether Iron Wave to 2 and 2 you. 1, 2, and 2 you.
Okay.
And keep an Arsenal card.
I'll go to... How valuable... Whoops. What was I on? I need to
you were 9.
I think I was on 9.
You were 9. No, it's all broken.
No, I think
we're
good. We're good.
This is all gone. The problem is you also get this back, so it's whatever. But
I mean,
you do get kind of whatever. I still want to threaten this.
1, 2, and 2.
Yeah.
So the 3 rune chants are the 3 arcanes for sure happening. The question is, if I do my arsenal play, what are the chances that I can and then I arsenal this? What are the chances that I ever get it off? Because doing that requires at least keeping 2 cards, if not 3.
We're going too hard in the tank here.
If I go to 6, I don't even know if that's going to happen. So I think I'm going to be happy blocking with this.
Sure.
I don't foresee myself being able to cast that at this life total. So I'm going to Seismic and Erase Face.
It's a good one. That is a good one for sure.
Mavrian Skies. Card's
true.
Busted, but it's also balanced because it's a 2 block and it's a red.
Yes.
Fairness moment.
Fairness moment has been declared. Yep. What do I do here? That might be the nail in the coffin for me, actually. Because I don't have a good...
You got the Mavrian Skies in there?
Yes, I did. I did the greedy Aether Wave to... Yeah. Yeah, but I still was scared that I would... Because I know I pitched a bunch of blues. there were 2 blues near the bottom. I think. I don't know. I haven't kept super count. Because now if I really don't threaten something, you're gonna come at me with like a dominated and then a pummel on top. So I have to threaten some of your life total, and even then, I don't threaten enough of your life total that I don't threaten enough of your life total that you are scared at all. Which is a big issue. Yeah, Mob doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything.
You don't get rune chance.
Nope. Is the play block for 6 and swing with Rosetta, because going down to 4 is really bad. I think 4 is safer. Sorry, 6 is safer obviously than 4. So I think I have to do that, and then I think you just win because you'll get to
Unless I draw
back-to-back disruption. Yeah, if I was good at this, I'll give you everything, and I'll just rune chant Rosetta you whenever you get the chance. I block 7. I block like 2, 3,
Oh, okay.
4, 3.
I was
6,
curious
7.
if you could just read the runes and pass, and your only out is that I don't draw something like amazing, but that seems sketchy.
I guess what is better, right? Is it better to present 3 or to create 3?
Cole said if you go down to 4, then my crush effects are irrelevant.
Ah, so true.
That's funny.
I guess so. What's better, 3 right now or 3 later? Is that that's the question with this 2?
Yeah, because if like ultimately, if you're
sequences.
really like 3 is somewhat pressuring because I do care about my life total, but like it doesn't take any cards out of my hand if I do have a dominant.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
So,
but again,
maybe read the runes is better.
Again, if you do take 3, I guess you do take 3, you still dominate. It's probably better to read the runes here, but I'm playing against Jacob, a notorious overblocker, so it's okay.
Overblocker. Dang, I'm called out. I'm sitting here. I'm over here, like actually planning to block the Rosetta.
Nice, got him. I think
yeah.
I think in a tournament the better play is just do Rosetta pass.
Okay.
I mean, read the runes pass, but because like this kind of doesn't matter.
I am gonna block. The problem with, there's probably no way that you're running 3 unmovables. Again, I don't remember what you told me last game about how many you're running.
Yeah,
but I do get to pummel. I do get to dominate a disable for 7. And if it's an immovable, I get blown out. But at least I saved 2 life by blocking. Whereas if I dominated the Thunderquake, I would have had to use my whole hand.
Yeah. Cool. So I got a clean block here. That hand didn't seem like it was gonna do anything. Sick. I get to block with a card in this, and then I have to figure out what I want. That isn't very good at all.
I wonder if I almost just Seismic Hammer for 6 and Arsenal the disable so that I can try to pummel it later. Because you have a very easy block.
So easy.
Rough.
Some might say easy clap.
Or
I don't have
even send the choke slam and Arsenal the disable.
Yeah, I still don't have like a super amazing. Still don't have a super amazing follow up, unfortunately. So I just have to kind of figure out how do I. Oh no!
I'm crazy. I could have imposing visage for X equals 3. Search the showtime. Showtime, and then get red chokeslam and cast the red chokeslam for 8. That would have been actually pretty interesting. But actually, I think there's 1 red chokeslam in my graveyard.
That sounds wild.
In my sideboard, and I think I don't know if I'm running 2 or 3 right now, so maybe that wouldn't have worked. That would have been a bad play.
Bad play?
But
Okay.
It would have been crazy, actually.
Maybe I block with this. I'm trying to think. That into that into that. Cuatro, ocho, doce. That's pretty good. Sorry, I count in Spanish sometimes because it helps me math out stuff. On the other hand, I can just do that. And it's still the same amount of damage, I think. I have Rattleballs, so I'm looking at my graveyard. So easy when it's like that. If I were a better player, I would just remember every card I ever threw into the graveyard and every card I have in deck, obviously, and then I would never have this tell. Or maybe the play is to just check your graveyard periodically.
Constantly. I actually check
Constantly.
graveyards very often during games, and it's not even like when I'm doing a graveyard play. I think it's a good habit to be in, to be honest. One, for so that you don't give away tells, but also it's just like you're keeping track of threats, you're keeping track of like what you've done.
I think it's less damage actually. I think I have to block like this. Wait. I need to damn. How do I do 12 damage? What did I think about 12 damage for? Can I actually do 12 damage? Hold on, chat. Hold on. That 12. I'm trying to represent 12 of my 4-card
Off
hand.
of
Yes.
4 cards. I mean, that should be pretty possible. That's the average rate for a 4-card hand.
True.
My 3-card hand is only doing 7, which is disappointing.
I had the math and then I missed it. So I'm gonna flip the red mob in my arsenal just so I can think about that. I don't know why I'm losing my mind here. So there's this into this. Oh, that's only 11? Disgusting. Oh no, my ratios. L plus ratio.
L plus ratio.
L plus
Zoomer
ratio.
moment.
Is this more damage? Because I go 0, 0. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cool. See, I think the most I remember, I played Viserai when Skeleton was around. And one of the things I remember was like, you had plays that were almost exactly the same. And one of them did like 1 or 2 more points of damage. And those are the plays you had to look out for. Which is what I'm trying to figure out here. It's very, very minimal, but I think that's the kind of thing that will make you the better Viserai player. So I figured out a 14 line by blocking with Rune Flash, but I think I have with Rune Flash and using Rattlebones. But if I block with Rattlebones, I could do like this, into Rosetta, and that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So literally by blocking with a different card, I do 1 more damage. That's crazy. And I'll show you.
All right, bing bong.
Bing bong. 1, 2, 3.
If I didn't block with that pummel and it was in my arsenal, the game goes a lot differently.
Here's the play.
I think
3.
I'm losing. 3 gets blocked for sure.
Yep. Close combat chain. Rattlebones.
Yep.
Sorry, I had a rune chant from Planeswalming.
That's
that
fine.
one. 2. Get this. 2. 1. So we close the combat chain so that we can use the Rattlebones to get the swarming we just put in there. And then we make an extra rune chant because we're playing an extra card in the middle and triggering Viserai an extra time. That's what
This
happens.
one's for 4.
Do you tell everybody to subscribe? Because that was a cool play just for
Like
1
and
extra
subscribe
damage.
if the extra damage makes you happy.
We block 2, okay. Then 4.
And this is
4,
all modes on.
all modes active, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're probably blocked with a 3 and thing, and then so
I
now
have
you, yeah.
If I had a this pursuit of knowledge gets cut
Nice.
immediately because of this. If this was a 3 block, then we're almost okay.
Oh,
I
are you
pay
dead?
1 and
Oh
then
no, you're
take
down to 1.
2, and then give you tectonic plating and go to 2. And then congrats, you have a 4-card hand.
Great. I hope I get the cards I
man.
need. I might. Nope. I said I might brick, but nope. We get Mordred into Sonata.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a brick to me.
Oh, there's my brick.
No, still no brick. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1. Time to die.
Ooh, time to
That's
die.
You forgot to make your lightning embodiment.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't need it.
Oof.
I don't need it. Which was more damage? Probably playing a card that grants me 2 rune chance just straight up is probably better, right? I guess I could also... I could chill. I'm gonna chill. Here. 2 and
It's not very
4.
chill of you. All right, I'll pay 2. All modes are on again. I definitely should have just saved my tectonic plating.
Yeah, I thought you were going to 1, but
yeah,
definitely should have.
I mean,
saved
it
the
doesn't
time
really.
player.
I think I'm dead in no matter what.
Okay, 6. So just 2, 2, and 2.
Yeah, I'm just dead no matter what happens because to the Rosetta Arcane.
I need to.
GG. Actually,
I
both
need
close
to-
games.
Yeah, I need to analyze Command and Conquer that hard in IRL games because I feel like every game is lost to like a bad Command and Conquer skull, and I'm usually very good at doing it if I think about it for long enough, especially with Pummel in existence.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We have 25 minutes. Do you want to do a Blitz game?
A Blitz game.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Let's see. I'll play a Rhinar Blitz deck.
Oh
That's
no.
pretty easy.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm breaking up with Bravo and Blitz. Bravo is so hard to play in Blitz because I think I've talked about it on stream before. But like you actually have to block with that deck in Blitz and mistakes are punished so hard.
I'm gonna use Patrick's prison deck and just die to you, I think.
Oh wow. Okay.
I was gonna bring Iyslander, but then that requires me to think a little bit too much. This one requires me to think a little less. But maybe I can just like overwhelm you with auras on purpose. I could bring, yeah, it was either Iyslander or that. I don't play much other decks. What's other good deck in Blitz that I could play versus Rhinar? Okay?
You can just
what's
play
a good
like the Briar deck. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I know Briar's pretty. I do miss Briar, but like when you are playing as Rhinar, true. When you're playing as Rhinar, what opponent do you think makes for a good match?
The Rhinar versus Bravo match is actually pretty good, but I know you don't really play Bravo. You can play Levia. Don't you play Levia in Blitz?
I do. Do you think we just like slug each other out?
I mean, it still shouldn't take that long. It's just Blitz, but
yeah.
I don't know.
I'll lose as Prism. No, it's okay.
That's very noble of you. I just lost twice, so I deserve it,
Fair.
right? That's how life works. Ooh, even winning the die roll.
Yeah, you said it's a tough matchup, so like.
Yeah. So actually, I think if I Arsenal the Pummel there, the game looks a little bit different, but I couldn't have known that. I feel like all things considered, I probably would make that decision every time, but maybe 6 life is just high enough to be able to pull off a Pummel play. I mean, clearly it would have been looking back, but that's a hard decision to make. Arsenaling the Pummel is really scary when you're low life as Bravo. It's a very high expense. It's a high card investment.
True.
Play. Okay. Going first.
Yes.
Cannot instinctively make a surge, which is awkward. Let's see.
All you have to do is equip tectonic plating illegally, and you'll be okay.
That seems pretty good. I'm going to pass Prio. Would you like to do anything?
Nah, that's fine.
Okay. Arsenal person.
Yep. Here's Parable Attack for 1.
Ouch. So that's literally the number 1 card that I need to be killing. So
what?
Block it.
Parable?
What? No, that's crazy.
How? Explain yourself.
I can afford to leave it.
Why? Because like now I can swing heralds at you and you don't auto pop them. Is that it?
Oh no, yeah, for sure. That's exactly why. And it means that my cards. I mean, it's turn 0 and my cards start coming in for like 1 less.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I was.
There.
Huh? I forgot that I was doing this. Cool. What the?
Why isn't it? Oh, can you reload your list? That card is showing as white for me. I don't know what.
Which one? This one?
No, it's a card in your hand. I don't know what the art is, but
it's doing it's because it's a card you've never loaded. You'll see it right now.
Probably. Oh my God.
Go ahead and load it. Load it yourself.
Oh, the URL's not there.
Okay, let me try one more time. Can you not see the URL? Okay, I loaded it again. Can you see? Is it this card?
Yeah, it's that card. It's never. It says cannot resolve every time. Oh, there it goes. Blue sigil. Bruh.
Okay, FaB Online has a
Oh,
little
you're doing
challenge.
this FaB Online thing? I saw that.
But-
I played against a warrior player and beat them like 3 times.
Oh,
Running
that's so sad. That's so sad.
Shout out to FaB
So-
Online. That client is sick. You guys should play games on it.
Yes. So go ahead.
FleshandBloodOnline.com.
Do your you
Oh,
can
this
you
was
can
it.
pass.
I
I'm not
just-
doing
I
it.
just okay. Sounds
Yeah, I'm doing this on my turn now. We're playing Merciful Retribution. You play Chain the Blue Sigil in that. Attacking for
Okay.
1.
good. This one I'll take for 1.
This time I have a Hazemanning, so we're double R'ing,
Okay.
so we
Both of
we are
these-
ahead.
Both of these auras are going to get ignored because they don't affect how much damage I'm doing to you. Bing bong.
Fair.
I am going to Barraging beat down only blue, unfortunately. Any response?
So let me just shuffle. Excuse me? Shuffling up. Go ahead.
And then
Can you intimidate though?
yes, sorry. And then Alpha Rampage. I will
Ouch.
shuffle myself to do an alternate cost.
There you go.
All right, that's pretty big. So I intimidate.
That's
3
intimidate
more
4 times. Okay, so I
Would
take
you like
11.
to respond to any of my 3 intimidate triggers? Bing bong.
That is how it goes, though. That's how it goes.
All right.
Okay.
I'll Arsenal pass. Although
Druidic
every time
Bog.
I pop a Herald, it does go to your soul and deal an arcane to me for Merciful, which is unfortunate, but like, doing damage. So
Rude. Very, very rude.
you have a bunch of cards that don't block in your deck, so that means
Yep, I do.
well, that's a way to deal more
Um,
damage with auras.
3 times for 1.
Block one of them,
Mm-hmm.
block the other one, take 1 for 2,
And 6.
and I'll pop this one.
1 arcane.
And I'll take 1 arcane plus 1 from Ode.
We're getting there. We're clawing back. I have 3 auras on the board.
Clawing back. That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna play Blood Rush. Any response? Please don't have Arc.
Gross. No.
All right, shuffle my hand and then discard a 6. Continue.
You're such a.
Any response to Intimidate?
Shit. This is tough. This is very, very tough. No.
Okay. And now I will draw 2 cards.
We got there.
We are going to...
Yes.
Let's see. I'm going to Mandible Claw for 5 go again.
Okay, we are going to. What's the best value here?
It's pretty
I
bad
think
if
the
you have
best
Arc.
value 3.
Pitching.
Yeah. 5 like this.
This tells me that you probably have Soul Shield, so you're gonna use your Tunic for your Soul Shield and Arsenal. I'm going to break Barkbone Strapping.
Okay.
That closes the chain. I think no, that's an instant. It actually doesn't close the chain.
Oh, sick.
All right, I
Yeah!
got 0 resources. That's cool.
Let's
And
go!
Foggers.
Okay, we were in there. We're in there.
It just means that I cannot. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you have a Soul Shield, it means that it will be only dealing 4 damage to you.
Okay.
Otherwise, I can Intimidate 1
No.
and deal 8 and keep my Arsenal and my Goliath Gauntlet, which seems acceptable. So I'm going to Barraging Beatdown and close the chain.
That's really, really bad.
Oh, do you
That's-
have a Fractal? Or no, I'm just
No.
intimidating, so that probably doesn't matter.
That's really, really bad. Do I go for broke is the question. I think I have to go for broke. Otherwise, it's not doing anything. It's also giving you... No, because you did this.
What do you
I
have,
think-
Parable in Arsenal?
It's Oasis Respite. I think
Oh.
I think
so
I'm
now
gonna.
if you yeah, that sucks. If you target a claw, then I just send my card from Arsenal.
Yeah, I think I still play it and target the claw because it's still 1 life. So if you play the card Arsenal, I think that's fine. I think I'm gonna just take the
I
L
mean,
there
it leaves you with no choice
'Cause it's-
basically, yeah.
because I can't choose the Arsenal card, can I? I don't know which one's worse.
I don't think you can because it's not.
It's a card in the arena by source of your choice.
Dang, we're getting deep into the weeds. Quick, does anyone in chat?
Yeah.
There's only 7 people left. Apparently, people don't like Blitz. Does anyone know if you can target Arsenal cards with Oasis? I'm pretty sure the answer is no, but
That's
Steven
fine.
hopes the answer is yes.
I hope the answer is yes.
That's crazy.
I think so. What's the
Good
play here? Is it
interaction.
3? It's
has
5,
some.
6, 7, 8. It's 8 here, and this is probably 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. I think I might be dead.
I think so.
Whatever. I'll target that.
Okay.
Card Arsenal. It's a Wild Ride. Okay.
Doesn't discard a 6, but it's still 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 from Blood Rush Bellows.
Huh? Oh, because this is a 3. So 13. So I have to give you
2,
literally
3, 4.
Yeah. And then I go down to 1.
All right,
Yep.
bing bong. Reckless swing, baby.
And then my thing dies, my thing dies, my thing dies. You intimidated the correct card for me, so that's fine. Here is. Can I get a spectral shield? My thing is destroyed.
Yeah, here you go.
Thanks. 4 times for 1, threatening 8. So
Yeah, that is 8.
we're there. Also get this out of here.
It is 8. Here's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another 1. And I
Mhm.
will bottom this. Maybe get a better resource card. Not bad. And then take 4.
Mm-hmm. I get to pass to you.
Okay, Scabskin Leathers does not go to my hand. I'm going to cast Barraging Beatdown. Any respondings?
Nope, you're good.
Okay. I'm
Can
gonna
you
cast-
intimidate?
Yeah. Blood Rush Bellow, discarding a 6. And
Oh
responding
my
to
god, you
that.
tell your own Blood Rush! No! You're good.
Okay, I draw 2. And then I
It's
will Mandible Claw. You know
It's
what?
over.
No, we're gonna start with the Wild Ride because we can potentially make the Barraging Beatdown count. Ooh, Beast Within. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I lose 4 life. But it does mean that I get to swing claw both of them and intimidate you by 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with go again. Why wasn't I playing Rhinar? I was a dummy. I played Bravo during skirmish season. I should have just been playing Rhinar. Come on.
No. Why? You know what I wish? I wish this was
What?
pulping. If it were pulping, I'd be so gaming.
Oh,
I'm dead.
true. Yeah, you're still dead to the other claws, but
Mm-hmm. Ah, so sad.
GG. Now we have a time for another one if you want, but we don't have to.
Yes. Let's do one more.
Okay, it's fast.
I was robbed.
You were robbed both of my Blood Rush Bellows. Even though you literally had constant double aura turns, it just doesn't matter against big numbers.
Nope. Big number bad.
Big number. And you get to go first this time, which is pretty good for you.
If I get the hand that I need, yes. Which is double aura,
Unless.
by the way. Unless.
By the way.
3
I didn't even
counters.
roll. I rolled literally a 1 on Barkbone strapping too, so
Yep.
yikes.
No.
Didn't double aura.
Wait.
Prism is in shambles. Remember when Prism used Vestige and had to set up her second cycle? Oh, that's gross. Oh, come on. Alright. I'll block 6 and chip 1.
Yep.
Seems like an okay trade-off.
Actually, here is War Tomb
Ultra?
as well.
Oh. Oh, so this is a bluff. I got wrecked.
Yes.
Now I'm the one in shambles. I draw 3.
Yeah. I draw 4. I'm better.
I knew you were gonna. I saw that coming. Okay. What's the move? Is it ultimately greedy? No, I want to arsenal this. Although you might have Arclight Sentinel in your deck. I didn't see any last game. I think the answer is just go for the damage and send the swing big.
Okay.
8 on 3 cards is not very good. But I
No.
like arsenaling this card.
Take 6.
Okay.
Genesis.
I see. Now it all makes sense.
Now it all makes sense. Again, probably don't have the life total discrepancy to really be doing this kind of stuff, but I'm a god gamer, so it's fine. Don't do
Yeah,
this
I'm
at
just
home,
gonna
kids.
be going face.
Yeah. 3 times for
Take
1.
2. Oh, 3? Take 3.
Yeah, because I made 1 off the Genesis.
Yeah. Fair and balanced.
Go ahead.
Red barraging. Any response?
No, it just hit me.
Nice. Pitch the yellow for the blood rush.
I hate you.
Please discard one of my cards. Okay, discarded. Any response to intimidate?
No.
Okay, draw 2.
Yep. Fortunately, I just needed to draw the cards in the correct order.
Oh, I'm stupid. I should
to-
have blocked with this. I'm gonna roll for this.
Sure.
All right, we got
Yes.
a resource, and we can actually use it.
Damn.
Are we gonna pop Goliath Gauntlet? Any response?
No.
And then we're gonna
Damn if
draw.
I can't. You mean I waited all this time for Arclight? Like, oh my god.
Bro, that's big brain, bro. You make me waste my
Uh,
barraging, blood rush, and Goliath Gauntlet.
How much is this?
This is 5 or 9.
God. I have to take. Damn, you still have all
I'm
the
dummy
other
for not
cards.
blocking your shield.
You're
You have
gonna
3
be
cards.
fine. I have to. You still have 3 cards. You're still gonna be able to Mandible Claw
Yeah.
for 5, and then
Claw plus a Goliath Gauntleted attack.
yeah,
Yes, indeed.
I can't even block this. Oh my god.
Prism moment.
Prism
Like them instants in your
moment.
hand. You got
Yeah.
Oasis Spite or some auras.
Yeah, I'll take. What is it? 9. What is it? What is the number? 9 minus
It's
2.
9. Yeah,
It's
so you
7.
take-
Down to 7. I think I'm dead
Alright.
this turn.
I'll send another 5.
think I'm dead this turn. Which
But you got
sucks.
a Genesis at least, so congrats.
So
on that.
true. Thanks. I'll take. Well, you're gonna intimidate one more card in my hand, most likely. I'll take
Yeah, I
3.
think that's probably gonna happen. Massacre is gonna intimidate another card.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
God. I can't. I gotta stop it. Unfortunately, it's a soul shield, but
Oh,
not good
yes.
enough.
Not
Could I?
good
Could I
enough.
movable? Could I movable? I'm
By
movable.
one.
7, 8. 7, 8. I'm movable. It wouldn't even have done it, unfortunately.
No, if you had a
Yeah.
blue plus unmovable and then blocked with tunic, that's 9, and you live by 1. Coulda, woulda though.
Yeah. Okay, GG. That was tough. That's tough. That was even faster than before.
Yeah, it was.
No, it just Patrick's just better at me in this game as well. This is Patrick's list, so he just like I don't know what he did, but he won
I
2
feel-
skirmishes with this deck, and yeah.
Yeah, the Prism list is sick though. I played it
Mm.
like last weekend at my just local armory blitz.
Yep.
But I feel like it was very difficult to beat the Fies. But
Yes,
it's good against all the wizards that are running around out there rampant in the blitz world. So
I agree.
good for that for sure.
I agree. It's been very good versus the decks that want to beat the aggressive decks. This is the other part of the triangle, and I think
Dang, Kevin
it
Murphy
might be
is
another
the
call.
GOAT. He dug through the rules and gave us the ruling. Oasis cannot target Arsenal because it is not a known or public card.
thank you
very
so much.
That's awesome.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That'll probably
good to
never
know.
come up again, but now we know. That was such a random and niche interaction.
Cool. It's not a known or public card. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I wish it did.
Well, but then if you did that, then I just claw you, right?
it's less damage though. It's less damage
Yeah, it
though.
is less damage.
I'd rather you claw me than which is a base 3 attack with buffs, than do a
Yeah.
base 6 attack with buffs.
Yeah.
So, and I
very
think you
true.
broke Goliath. No, I don't think you broke Goliath.
No,
Never
I
mind.
broke Goliath after you did the Oasis because I was originally not planning to Wild Ride because it
True.
didn't present lethal and I could just do it
True.
on another turn. But
Should just maybe not played it and then let you do Claw. It was less damage. Oh, sad. And then I could have
Maybe.
saved. I could have saved the Oasis. I don't know. I don't know if that's correct. It was too fast, too furious.
yeah, Reinhardt
Okay.
came out swinging, got rewarded for the gambles.
Cheers. Don't have time for
Yeah.
another game, so
Yeah.
that'll be our goodbyes. Farewell to
Yes.
everybody. To you, my
Thanks
friends.
everyone that's still watching.
Mhm,
We
mhm,
appreciate all of you guys. We had a DM Armada in the chat. We had a new viewer, David Ballardini. Shout out.
mhm. Shout
Also,
out to
a couple
Cody,
new
our
people.
biggest fan.
Cody's our biggest fan. Everybody doesn't know he's a teammate. Don't let him fool you. So it's like
Just because
We're
he's
not-
our team doesn't
yeah,
mean he can't be
yeah.
our biggest fan.
you should always be a big fan of your friends.
Oh, that's also very true. Wholesome moment.
Yeah, but we're kind of in a sleeper season for content right now. But we got some stuff in the works, and we definitely want to be.
True.
We've got some pretty interesting topics that I want to cover coming up. But keep a lookout for
Mhm.
that. Like and subscribe. Thanks everyone for hanging out and watching. And we will
Yep, we made it to 903.
Oh, 903.
So good.
Dang,
Thank you
gained
everybody
4
for letting
subs.
us get over
Let's go.
900 in the stream. So we're at 900. Just 97 more. We're at a K, and I don't know. Something happens.
We
I
can start
think,
getting
but-
that YouTube money, baby. We can start getting
Woo!
that 5 cents per video. It's gonna be
5
rich.
cents.
Who needs a sponsor when you're sponsored by YouTube themselves?
No,
Just
still,
being
please sponsor us, though.
generous with their AdSense. Yeah, please sponsor us. I don't know.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, we're out. Peace.